Right, welcome to another lesson in high school ICT. In this lesson I want to show you how we're going to set up arithmetic operators and functions so that we can pull even more information out of our report. So over here I've created a report. I've based it on the year mark average query that I created, and I want to now for example, count the amount of students. So let's just go out of design view and just go to report view, and you can see I've grouped it on my year 10s. So I've got 3, I've got quite a few year 11s. Okay, so I want to count how many I have. So back to design view. Right, the first thing we have at the top in our controls, we have text box and we have labels. I like to put a label in a text box. You can just put the text box in and put the heading for what it is that you're wanting to create. So I'm going to be popping this in the year header, and I'm going to pop my label over here. I'm going to say number students. I could have created a year footer as well. Okay, that's a bit wide, so I'm just going to pull it in, and then I'm going to create my text box. And you can see that when you create it, you actually get a, I could have typed in on that one if you want to. I'm just going to do, whoops, Control Z, get the right one. It's okay, I deleted that part of the text box, and I'm just going to make this a little bigger. Okay, so now I'm going to put in the function that I want to use. Please take note of how it is set out. As with all functions and formulas, we put equals, and then I'm using the function count, and I put my brackets, and now because a function always has the round brackets, and now I'm going to put a square bracket because I want to pull it from a certain field, and I'm going to count on surname. Make sure that you spell it exactly the same, okay, otherwise the computer will not match it up. Close my square brackets, close my round brackets to close off the function, and let's run this. And there I have number of students 3, and I could make that block smaller so it looks a little better. I could pull that into there and go to report view, and there we have number of students 3. If I put a footer in for the year, then I could have put it would have been at the bottom. Right, so the next thing that I want to do, I want to tally all the marks for term 1 for my year 10 and 11 students. Okay, so I'm going to go back to design view, and I'm going to go down to my report footer, and that's where I'm going to place a function as well. So once again, I'm not going to use label this time. I'm just going to put a text box in. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to make this slightly wider. Okay, and I'm going to type over here term 1 total. Could actually pull this across. Okay, and I'm going to make this a little bit wider. There we go. And in this one, I'm going to pop my function once again. Remember, I want to add, so I'm going to be doing sum. You can do count, you can do average, etc. Maximum, put equals and sum, and then remember, function gets the round brackets as I mentioned earlier, and then square brackets, and now it's going to be term 1. Make sure that you check the spelling, that it is the same. Term 1, close my square brackets, close my round brackets, and let's go and view it. Go to the bottom. Here we have term 1 total 655. Alright, as easy as that. So go watch the video, pause, go back and practice. It's very important that you practice the skills that you are watching all the time. Till next time then, take care.